Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwood alongside Brooks Vonnegut and Coach. Hard to believe already time to kick the season off this Friday.
It's here. It's here. Time to go.
How is it now coming into the season? Because the end of last season was I know kind of a sudden stop. Anytime you play in tournaments and if you lose a game, you can see the clock running down. But an overtime loss like that, and all of a sudden the brakes are put on, and I know that's got to be a lot of motivation to this team to come into the 2015 season.
Yeah, I mean that was the toughest in my career, the toughest game I've ever lost, and it leaves a sour taste. I know I was over at Mike Rose just looking around, and that's one of the first times I've been back since that game, and it was it was just a pit in your stomach, and I know it'll be there come Friday night, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing, and trust me, that'll be. We'll use that in our pregame, but we're super excited. This is a new year, a new group of girls, and ready to go.
From what I understand, you're pretty excited, and you were very excited when they came back for their first day of camp, and that first week you guys did the fitness test. So obviously that fire is lit, especially among the returners on this team, because they were ready to go first day of camp.
Yeah, it was it was a great day, being the first day in regards to the fitness level that the girls came in. It was the best that they'd ever, in my history of 15 years of being here. So that's a good start. You don't have to spend the whole preseason worried about running. They were happy, but it's a good group. I mean, one of the things I'm excited most about is our seniors, our senior leadership. I think the group is. They've got great character, and they get it, and they're hungry. They want this to be a memorable season, and they put in the work, and they're leading the troops right now.
Let's talk about this team a little bit at the breakdown. 13 returners for seniors, 10 freshmen on this ball club, and you're a coach that in the past, if they can play as freshmen, you'll play them, and 5 of the players from last year had all conference honors, 3 of those coming back, including Diamond and Val. You had an all-rookie team member in Sydney, so you've got a very good foundation for this year.
Yeah, I think, and that's the one thing I told the girls after, and I know we'll get into this, but after our last exhibition game, I said we've got a very good base, and now it's just tweaking things for Friday. But, we have a variety, obviously, as you always do, but the freshmen, some very talented kids. Some kids that are very talented that aren't quite there yet, but that's okay. It takes time, and then some that are some that will have their name called this Friday. So overall, it's we feel like that we have a great balance. And again, I'm going to end this with every sentence. We are super excited for Friday night.
It's got to make for a very intense training camp. I know coaches always say every job is open for grabs, even for the freshmen. But if you look back at your career here at Memphis, you do have a history of starting the freshmen. So these juniors, seniors, sophomores that come in were in that position one time, so they know they've got to come in ready and they've got to keep their jobs.
Absolutely. I mean, here the best players are going to play, and it's. I think the kids always know that, and some have solidified their spots, for Friday, and some. I don't have the lineup right now. I'll be dead honest. Right, we're a couple days away. But I'm not going to lie, there are some that their spots are solidified and some that we've got to figure out. But we've got a good pool of kids. We've got a few that are coming back, from injuries, and, fingers crossed they'll be ready to go on Friday. So that obviously broadens the pool. So we think we've got a lot of talent on this team. And, I think Friday when the whistle blows, we'll be ready.
Exhibition matches this year, a 2-0 win over Southeast Missouri State, a 2-1 loss to Mississippi State. Obviously, those are to tune up a team, kind of get a look at it. You always want to win, even if it's exhibition, but how do you feel through 2 exhibition matches?
Yeah, you always play to win, no matter what, and that's what I told our girls. But again, it's like the spring. Any game you play to win. I don't care if it's checkers, chess, or whatever. You play to win, but you have to look at the big picture, and that's been our approach, and that's what we did. We've got to see everybody, obviously some more minutes than others, and it's sometimes you're going to sacrifice maybe a win or a loss. Again, we went 1-1. Would you want to go 2-0? Of course. The girls were not very happy after the Mississippi State game, but every program takes different approaches in those exhibitions. Some, it's a full tune-up for that first game, and I respect that. But we made a choice to see a few other players. I probably wouldn't have made some of the subs that I did, in our last game that moving forward to the Alabama game. But having those exhibitions are crucial. I thought we made some tremendous strides from the Southeast Missouri game, even though we won and then we dropped the next result. We made some tremendous strides, and it's like NFL preseason, right? How come the teams in NFL, they always win the preseason games, and then they're never in the Super Bowl. We want to be in the Super Bowl. That's it. We want to be there at the end. Our goal is, it's to win a conference tournament. Our goal is to be in the NCAA tournament.
You obviously have Alabama this Friday, but other home games this year on the schedule include Ole Miss, Houston, SMU, UConn, Temple. Overall, how do you like your schedule this year?
I like it. Obviously you play to win every game. I don't think there's, I think every game is winnable, but at the same time, every game is losable. It's we need to just focus on ourselves, play our style, and then let the chips fall. But I like our chances as long as we have the right mentality. And, again, we've got a very talented group, and as long as they're on the same page and we have that common goal, I think the sky's the limit for this group.
Talk about the American Conference this year. You were picked fourth, but it's a very tough conference. If you're in the top half of this league, you've got a chance for an NCAA appearance.
Yeah, preseason polls, again, you could throw out the window. If you're not picked first, you might as well be picked last. And the bottom line is it's a very talented conference. Some teams had more turnover than others. You never know. Again, from top to bottom, I think any team is capable of beating the other on any given day. I think we're a team that's, is always going to have probably around 4 or 5 teams that have a shot to get to the NCAAs. So, again, our goal is to win it, but it sure won't be an easy task.
All right, Coach, tell us about this game with Alabama coming up this weekend. It's a team that has been a regular opponent on your schedule for, I guess, the last 6-7 years?
Yeah. No, listen, an SEC team. All the SEC teams are going to be talented. New coach. The new coach is a guy that has obviously, MLS playing career and was an assistant at Florida State. He just won a national championship, so the guy knows how to win. Again, sometimes you kind of get a good feel for teams based on if a coach is there for a while. Brand new coach. I don't know what to expect other than a talented group of kids that are probably going to be working really hard for their new coach. But we know that we're going to have to be at the best we can be at this point in the season to give ourselves a chance to win, and that's our goal.
Coach, sounds good. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
That is head coach Brooks Monaghan. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.